Hey guys, Kapper here. It's December 11th in the morning. It's a frosty one too, man. It's cold out here. I'm gonna open the spigot on the big pond and continue filling the duck pond. And I'm gonna check the ground to see if it can withstand the dump truck a little bit back here. Maybe I can catch up a little on some of the dirt work. But let's open the spigot and see how the day goes. Beautiful morning. It's going to be a nice one today. All right, so here's our starting point for today. You can see, you might not be able to see it, but it already looks like pinch ice in the back, which is one of the challenges of keeping a duck pond, is keeping it unfrozen. But once I get more volume in there, that will help. And then I'll decide if I'm going to make the investment of like an icebreaker. All right, so I'm kind of assessing if I can get the dump truck for a few runs back here. I mean, I have some dirt here I could peel and scoop, but then I got to move it farther yet. So all I really need for the dump truck, I can dig right here with the excavator. So from where I'm standing, back up to that pile. Not even quite that far, but if I can get the dirt that far with the dump truck and push it the rest of the way with the excavator, that will conserve a lot of time. So I might try it. All right, let's get the spigot open. You gotta feel around for it to get it on the valve. There it is. Ooh, hear that rumbling? There we go. Game on. Car. Game on. There it is. That would be kind of cool to have a year-round water source. Year-round creek of some kind. But we don't, so that's why we do what we do, to make watering holes and stuff. It's quiet in here, man. You can hear like a mouse fart in here. Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody ready to work today? Too bad. You are the lucky winner, Mr. Chevy. Let's see if you're gonna start. The old parasitic leak fixer there, fixer-upper. Okay. What the hell's this bag here? Huh. Frickin' Kubota paint. Wonder what that's doing there. Probably has something to do with Shixter, I bet, huh? All right. So far, so good. Oh! Somebody wants to work today. Yeah, baby. Remember the new windshield wiper fix? All lot of cool stuff that's been replaced. Okay, so my goal is to just run the dump truck in once and out once. You can see it's a little bit wet on top, but it's not too bad. Of course, it's frozen. It's gonna get worse as the day warms up. Wow, the radio's jamming today. Let's see if we can get her in 4-wheel low. That one lever says it all. If you have to sum up why I got the dump truck over a dump trailer, that right there, 4-wheel drive, low gear. This thing can go in so many more places that you can get a dump trailer. Okay, so this big grassy spot is going to be the first thing to go as far as dirt, and I'm going to just have the dump truck here, and I'm going to be backing it up that way. Okay, I took a test run with the dump truck, just empty, and I almost got stuck. Just right in this soft stuff here. But I think if I can get it up onto this higher hump, Then I'll have a running start forward going back out. Okay, now you are going to see the difference between what I'm going to do today and the old Kapper from, well, let's say 3-ish years ago. I am capable of learning. Sometimes it takes a while, but let's see how today goes. Or I take the excavator and put some dry dirt in here. Alright, so I decided I'm going to try and build up this low spot in the dam. This is going to be a treat trying to back a dump truck on this stuff, but we're going to see what happens. I feel that's really the only option right now. And if I get it stuck, I get it stuck. I mean, this spot needed to be built up anyways. So then I'll grade that over into that low spot and hopefully start moving some dirt. Now I'm kind of just leapfrogging the dirt, working my way back. And it won't be long till I'll touch all that sloppy stuff I did a few days ago. I'll just keep grading it. Once I can get enough dirt to that spot, I'll keep grading as I go. I mean, the whole dam needs to be a little bigger anyway, so it ain't gonna hurt anything. Okay, so I took the dump truck out of here. I decided it's just not gonna work. This is just too squishy, too wet. So you could see that was the first, I mean, it was only like 2 scoops I threw in there, and then I decided I can't get it compacted with the excavator. So if it's squishing with the excavator tracks, that dump truck's just gonna just stop right in its tracks. So I'm gonna just move some more dirt, the excavator, from here over to here and just push it ahead like I did last year. I mean, I could grade this with the Bobcat, but it's gonna go down, you know, from where it's at now. If I grade it, it's going to go down probably 2 feet. We've got water. You could see it in there in the middle. Let's go check on that other side and see if we're almost completely flooded yet. I mean, this is the deep end down here, but that's just because it was challenging getting the water pitched out of here down to that pipe. All right, you can see back on here on this side we have water. It's probably only 1 inch or 2 deep, so I'm gonna add some more, but it's still dry over here. Yeah, I guess we're gonna need to add some more yet. So I did shoot this with my laser when I did grade it, and it was within 12 inches from the highest to the lowest points, at least as far as where the food plot is planted. The gully on the deep end there, that's kind of a gully just so the water collects down there, and it'll stay dry so I can plant it, but I'm gonna have to tighten that up here this next year. Okay, so I've added dirt now all the way to where I left off, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grade this down. It's gonna push it wider and drop the level, but as you can see, we're almost full here on the duck pond, and there's still plenty of room here on top. Okay, so just after this camera shot here, when I hit the corner, I started sinking into the dam. Which was kind of a pucker moment, but it got even worse after that. So the first part I don't have on film. The second part where I got stuck, the dam was literally barely wider than the excavator, so I could have fell on either side. I'll show you a clip of that here in just a second. Okay, it was pretty hairy getting out of that little wet spot. Of course, that was the deepest spot of water right here, and I almost couldn't pull myself out. So I'm just gonna fill back in a little bit more and work my way off of the dam the other direction. I'm not really concerned that the dam will break, because it is pretty wide and it's you know, it's compacted from years of working on it at the base. It's just the top, you know, 3 feet, 3 or 4, that's needs to be compacted a little more and built up. Might have to go shut the water off. It's still filling up. I mean, ideally on a pond dam, you want a 2-foot space, you know, above the water line. But a small one like this, I'm sure you could get away with it being darn near level with the water. But I'm gonna have close to a 2-foot line anyways. Shame I end up having to do it this way, but it is what it is. You know, you only got so much time and so much energy. As long as this works, we'll be good to go. Alright, let's see if we can creep ahead a little more. I mean, my right track is still just very. Driving on this corner anytime soon. Okay, I almost got the excavator stuck in this worst spot, the low spot. I'm gonna just beef up the top a little more and get the heck off of this thing. Alright, that's kind of where I'm at. Not a good place to be right now, but I'm gonna go shut the water off so it stops filling. And I mean, under this 3 feet of slop is a pretty firm dam that I built years ago here. So let's check the water level. Yeah, you see we're coming out here pretty nicely. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to let it run just a little bit more because first of all, it's going to drop from some absorption. Second of all, I want more water down here on this end. It's just barely down here. So all right, let's see if I can get off here a little farther yet. It's still kind of danger territory. You can see, well, I finally got off of the wet stuff. Woo, that was a close call. Alright, now I turned around. I just want to get a little more in that corner. I'm hoping I could just blade it. I want to get the heck off of this dam here. All I need, a little more in that spot. So they're more proper dams, but I just, you know, never got around to it. So that's it. She's at her full mark. Made it off of there safely. It was a success. We'll let it run for just a little longer and see how it goes. Now you can kind of get a look at the dam on the height above the water. But man, that was scary over there in that spot. That was a nail biter. All right, see, some of this is underwater now where I was digging. I'm about to shut it off. Just gonna go check, make sure there ain't no leaks, because it seems to be coming up really slow now. But granted, it's gonna be a bigger area the higher it comes up. So I'll kill it now and then give it a week or so and see where the level's at. I might have to top it off once more. But looking good, and I'm not seeing, you know, any kind of leaks or seeps down here. Just wish I didn't have to do this, but ah well, stuff happens. So I think we're golden. we'll let it go and keep an eye on it and see what happens.